You know how this goes. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified. Like, share, subscribe. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Friday morning at 10:14 a.m. That's a little better than yesterday, huh? And I'm about to make the coffee. All right, we gotta go to the pharmacy today, y'all. So you already know. People watching. See you in a minute. Ooh, wait. How you doing? Yeah, they need to do something about the parking up here. Cause you have to come all the way over here to get your medicine. And they got the fewest parking spots it is. I guess that's got something to do with a hospital, huh? Getting your meds at a hospital. And I don't know. Just different from Walgreens and all that other stuff. He can't find his people. He trying to drop off some Chick-fil-A. All right, they said pick up today at 10. Let's see. It's gonna be ready. Mhm. Mhm. 5 minutes and it'll be ready. What he got in there? They learning back there. Ooh. All right, I'll be back. She is back there looking for my medicine. I love it. I love it. She went straight to the back to see where my meds at. All right. That's sweet. Got some people waiting. I was just deleting a lot of emails. Why these folks be sending these old silly emails thinking people gonna send them their information? Do people really send their information? Talking about we see fraudulent stuff happening with your social security number. So you got to verify it manually. We got your social security card on hold. And then dear, I don't even know what that is they spelling. Do people really fall for that stuff? Really? No, he couldn't hear her. She kept saying, "What's your last name? Your name?" Oh, he can't hear. Libby said he got a parking space, so that's good. I'm all set. All right. All right, y'all. Look, that pen has made me mad. Yeah, I can't get the pen in. Okay, so not too bad. Um, I had some medicine in there I really didn't need. It was a cream for arthritis, but Arthur, Icy Hot works just as good. So it was $15.63. Everything else was 000. So I told her, don't take that back. I'll get that later. Don't worry about that. Y'all put that back on the shelf. I'll be using Icy Hot. All right, y'all.
It just came out, whatever it is. It's 139.
What just came out? Oh, yeah. Millionaires, it's time for lunch. What are you eating for lunch today? Please tell me in the comments. You know what I'm having, okay? Hubby gonna have ham and cheese. What are you having? Yeah, y'all don't know what you having for lunch. Let me know. I wanna know. I'm gonna tell everybody, okay? All right. Millionaires, it's lunchtime. And I got that 30 pack of bacon we've been eating on. I need to get in it. We got ham, cheese. Make me want a ham and cheese sandwich. Oh, I'm supposed to be making the taters. Wait a minute. Let's get this in the mic. I'm having a sandwich too, millionaires. When it come to bacon, I want some. So yeah, I'm eating some. Yeah. Let's see, so how many slices? 5 seconds per slice. How many slices do I want on my sandwich? Ooh, I don't know. I don't want to do too many at a time. I'm going to do, because last time it almost burnt them to me. I don't know, doing too many. I'm going to see. And I'm going to separate y'all. Trying to break. See how thin it is? Already done bacon. All right, see. See, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's already 25 seconds. 30 seconds. So we're going to do 3 apiece. 30 seconds. I'll be back. All right, let's get the mayonnaise on here, millionaires. I'm eating fries and everything with hubby today. When it's bacon, I'm telling you, bacon. I ain't even get it out the mic. I hope I ain't burn it up, y'all. That's all right. We got some more though. We got some more. Ooh. Got the fries frying. We're almost at the end of this. Oh, I got that lid on. Get it frying. It's steaming up over there. Now, normally I like to toast my bread, but hubby don't like his bread toasted, that much. Breakfast, I can get away with. Lunch, no. A ham sandwich, no. Of eggs, cheese, and all that, yeah. I can toast that bread. All right, that's mayo. And I'm putting ketchup on mine. Y'all already know that. But hubby ain't going for the ketchup. Let me get the ice in the glass over here. While I'm over here, y'all hear them 3 clinks? Wait a minute, one more. There it is. Oh Lord, I need to pull some juice out. Ooh. I'm making my chicken noodle soup. Hubby brought me some leftovers of the chicken pot pie, and I'm ready to make my soup. I'm not gonna overcook it this time. I forgot to get the juice, y'all. Wait a minute. I'm in the pantry, in case you want to know where I am. I'm in the pantry. Uh, Let me get this poured up, and I'll be right back with you. All right, let me check these fries. All right, let's get napkins, forks. Looking at Donald Trump on TV right now, you guys. He is going to meet. Who is that, babe? Putin. Oh yeah, he wanted to meet Putin. Right now, while I'm talking, he is going to meet Putin. Who knows what's gonna happen? Whew. Let's get a look at the bacon, y'all. I forgot to take it out. Still forgot to take it out. I lost my mind. Ooh. Let me put that on a napkin. All right, looking good. Let's go on and plate that up. Because we got a little bit of ham, so this bacon is really going to make it meaty. The meat we need come from this bacon. What I do, 3. They watching the doors open on the president's vehicle right now as we speak. Amazing things, you guys. Amazing things. All right. All right, y'all. Let's get these fries on the plate. Millionaires, you know something? I like stale fries. Do you like stale fries? When I used to go to places and they have them under the heat lamp, I used to love to get them stale fries. Sure did. I got way too many fries here. Way too many. They're gonna be like, get to be more careful. I always do that. Always overdo it. Okay, let's put the ham on this side. And then, oh my God, yes. Don't they look delicious? Oh, y'all, I'm running, okay? I am running. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Ooh, I'm setting it up, right? You already know it. I'm gonna put the ketchup on. I'm gonna douse on the ketchup. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Okay. And there's lunch, you guys. I'll see you at the table. All right, millionaires, it's time for cake of the week. I want to make the honey bun cake that I just made, I think 2 desserts ago. It's absolutely awesome. But I want to change it up and I want to do strawberry. So you know I'm going to use the extract, but you already know what's happening. I have a little bit of strawberry jello. This should be enough to flavor the cake. So I'm going to do a strawberry honey bun cake. And I'm using French vanilla pudding. Shut up your mouth. All right, I'll be back. Look at all that stuff, all the ingredients. I'm finna get them together, and I'll be back. All right, millionaires, I have everything set up and ready to go. Okay, I'm going to show you the recipe, and of course, I'm going to put the recipe right here. Okay, let's go. All right, nice look at the recipe right there. Okay, y'all ready? Just in case you didn't get the other glimpse of it. Okay, now we have two in this bowl. We have 2.5 cups of sifted flour. We have 1 small box of French vanilla instant pudding. We have 3 tablespoons of strawberry jello. We have 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. We have a half teaspoon of baking soda. We have 1 teaspoon of salt. And we have, let's see, what else do we have in there? Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, that's all we got in that bowl. Okay, now we have 1 1/4 buttermilk. We have 1.5 cups of sugar, 3/4 cup of oil, 2 sticks of butter, which is 1 cup of butter. We have, this is 4 eggs, so we still on the cake. 4 eggs and a tablespoon of strawberry extract and a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a little bit of pink for the food coloring, just in case the jello is not enough to change my cake pink. All right, there we go. Now, the filling, we have 1 cup of brown sugar and 3 tablespoons of cinnamon mixed together. Okay, now let's turn around to the icing, the frosting, the glaze. We have 2 cups of powdered sugar. We have 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and we have 1/3 cup of hot water and a tablespoon of strawberry jello. And I put in here my extracts, a half a teaspoon of strawberry extract and a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. All right, got it? Good. All right, I'm ready to bake. Preheat your oven 325. And you know what I do with my pan? I grease and I flour my pan. So get your pan ready however you do yours. All right, we're ready to go. So we're going to start off creaming like always, like we do every cake we make. We cream our butter and our sugar and our extracts for at least 10 minutes total, okay? You stop in between 2 or 3 times and you scrape and all that good stuff. So once you're done, you should have some beautiful, fluffy, white snow, okay? You will see. All right, I'll be right back. Let me get us set up. All right, millionaires, wait a minute, let me get this right. Oh, Lord, this stuff get on my nerves. All right. I think I like that. I have no idea if I do or not. But it's up there. All right, y'all ready? Are we ready? All right, drink you some water. So we'll get started. So, you know I'm doing a short and a video all at the same time. So you got to be patient with me, okay? So right now I said we're going to do the flour, not the dang. Shut up. The butter, the sugar, and our extracts. extracts. Is that what it's called? Extracts. All right. 1 stick. And if your butter is not room temperature, just pop it in the mic. I do it on defrost. You know, a couple seconds, take it out, check it. A couple seconds, check it. You know what I'm saying? Eggs cold, put them in some warm water for a few minutes. Eggs come from room temperature. Your milk cold, just sit it down in some hot water for a few minutes. That'll take care of it. All right, sugar. Okay, sugar. Yeah, I can't get my stuff moving in there all the way. Look at that. All right, butter, sugar, extracts. Woo! And it's a little bit on the pink side, the extract is. And there we go. All right, now we're gonna cream that together for 10 minutes. And once I get it creamed, I think I'm gonna go ahead on and put me some coloring in. And I don't know. I might wait. I'm gonna wait. But I'm gonna cream this together 10 minutes and I'll be right back. Millionaires, let me correct that as I scrape the bowl. We're gonna go 5 minutes and then we're gonna add the oil. This is a oil cake. We cannot forget the oil when we're creaming. Now, how do you say oil? Do you say oil or oil? Oil. 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 Let's add the oil and continue beating for 5 more minutes. All right. All right, millionaires, we are ready to add our eggs, 1 egg at a time. And you can see we didn't get big and fluffy, but we did get white. And it's because of the oil. You're not going to get fluffy with oil. Oil. All right, 1 egg at a time. Break that egg up. Nothing fancy. Because eggs like to smear. That yolk just don't be wanting to combine, saying like. So I do mine until I know it's combined. Some people don't. I want my egg combined. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I literally turned the whole phone off by mistake. Lord have mercy. Okay. So I need y'all to see this a little bit closer. It is so pretty and yellow. It looks like just a yellow Pillsbury cake. It just looks so good. But anyway, it's time for flour, milk, flour, milk, flour, milk, flour. Okay? You can do flour, milk, flour, and be done. You can do flour, milk, flour. Or you can do flour, milk, flour, however many times you want to. But just begin and end with flour. Begin and end with flour. Okay? So, let's let you see how pretty it is up close, and then we're going to start combining. I don't want to turn you off again like I did last time. Isn't that batter just scrumptious? Isn't that scrumptious? This egg did that. The egg did that. That looks divine. Okay, I'm ready to get started. All right, so I have it on 1 to add my flour. Let it go a little bit. Add my milk. I only want to do milk twice. Honestly. That means I do flour 3 times. So this is the second time. So we're going to put enough because we know next time is the last time. This is the last time for the milk. So however many times you want to go at it, you do so. All right, the last of the batter, flour. All right, I'm gonna drop a little of this in because it's an ugly pink right now. That's not the pink I want. That should get it. All right. So I'm going to do the rest by hand. Scrape it down real good and do the rest by hand. All right. Be right back. All right. I got her out. I'm just going to swirl her by hand the rest of the way. Mix this color in. Scrape the sides and the bottom really well. Probably got egg down there still not mixed in. I don't trust the eggs, y'all. I don't trust the egg. All right. I feel like I got everything. Not quite still the pink that I want, but I'm not gonna mix it anymore. I'm not gonna put any more in of the color in, so it is what it is. Whatever color that look like, that's what color it is. All right, we're gonna get our filling and our pan and get busy. All right, half and half. I like to have a little bit more at the bottom because the cinnamon and everything sinks on you, and when you get the scraping, I'm not scraping, but when you spreading it out with the fork, spoon, knife, whatever you use, the filling, it will burn. It will get at the bottom and burn. So make sure you watch out on your sides. Don't put it on the side of the pan. Don't put it on the bottom of the pan when you're scraping. Try not to. So, because it will bake and be hard as a freaking rock. I learned that the hard way. Couldn't chew those spots. You know what I'm saying? The cake was delicious, but it was so many spots you couldn't. The cinnamon was so hard. Yeah. Y'all know who you dealing with, right? Right. All right, I'm gonna put the middle in and spread it out. You can do it with your hand. You want to stay away from the sides, though. I was just about to sprinkle like a crazy, you know what? I told you I do that every time, don't I? I did that last time. Line it up, millionaires. Don't get on that side. Now, we're going to swirl it toward that way, but we don't want it sitting on the side of this pan. Baking on the side of this pan. Because it's going to be super hard. You got it? All the way around. Alright. You guys, the this cake right here in whatever flavor, so extraordinary good. So freaking good. I promise you'll love it. You really need to make it. You can cut down on any of the sugar that you put in this cake. You do not have to put the amount that I put. Cut down on any of the sugar. It will not mess with the cake, believe me. Because I think everything I put in it has sugar in it. Yeah. So, this brown sugar is so lumpy. Can y'all guess where I got this brown sugar from? Stepmom. I believe it was like super duper out of date. She probably had it for some years. And of course, you know, you want something because you know I'm a baker. So of course, yeah, you want some, and you know me. Yes, I do. So it is what it is. And it seemed like a lot. It's a cup of packed brown sugar. And being packed can make a big difference. This seemed like a heck of a lot of, but once you cook it, it be so good. It don't taste like it's too much. I guess it be done melted down, you know. So then it done went through the cake and yeah, all the good things, all those things. All right, let's get some of this on so we can swirl. Try to cover it up as much as we can so we don't have to push it around. All right, kind of try to spread it as you lay it. Spread it as you lay it. And normally the recipe for this cake that you find is just really nothing to put on top. So my recipe, I made it where it's a little bit more. I do 2.5 cups for this flour for this very reason right here, that I want enough at the top and the bottom of my cake. And you should have your oven preheated to 325. And this is going to be a 50 to a 1 hour cake. Now we had it all out. Let's swirl it. Not swirl it, but spread it from one end to the other. Nice and gently. Spread it out. You don't want to move your cinnamon yet. You know what I mean? You're gonna move it. You know it ain't perfect. You're not perfect. It'll be all right if you move it. But I don't want to move it. So I'm trying to be gentle. All right, I think I did it. Look like I dumped it. Beautiful. Beautiful. If I left it like that, wow. I'll be right back. Arthur trying to appear. I need to take care of him. As a matter of fact, I'll just use one hand to swirl. And then I'll go take care of Arthur once I get this in the oven. Alright, so let's do some things. I'm not trying to push it to the sides all the way. But I am going to the side. Back and forth. All right. I gotta use my hand. All right, now let me cover up these little spots. Cinnamon can bust through. It looks great when it does, but I always cover mine. I don't know why. I just feel like I need to. I don't know. All right, let me try to beat that a little bit. Make sure it's level. All right, it's going in the oven 325 for 50 to 55 to an hour. I don't know with my oven. Check yours. Start at 50. All right, I'll be back. All right, y'all, we ready for the frosting. I took care of that situation the best way I know how. So, say hey to Arthur. Hi, Arthur. All right, let's get this melted butter. And this delicious jello and extracts. Gotta take it easy now. I told you Arthur here, so I gotta take it easy with this other hand. Can't be willy-nilly holding stuff. You don't even want me to hold nothing when he come around. My husband loves my icing, my glaze. When I put the jello in it, it's a different texture. Delicious, y'all. Delicious, I promise. That jello gives it just a whole nother consistency. And he like it. Oh, he like it. I like it too. I like it too, of course. Ooh, I'm splashing everywhere. Dang. All on my hand. What in the world? Alright. I got plenty dishes to wash. Plenty counters to wipe down. And then I still gotta go to Arnett Style and work on a project that I'm working on. Get on the project that I'm working on. All right, I like the thickness. I'm gonna leave it right there. That's enough jello in it. Let me give it a taste. Delicious. Oh, tastes like strawberry. So good. I just want to make sure it tastes like strawberry. I made this one once before, but I made it with box cake, strawberry box cake, Pillsbury. I didn't do it from scratch. So you know I had to do it from scratch. I gotta do it from the scratch, baby. There we go. All right, y'all. I'll see you when the cake come out and we ready to glaze. Let me put this up to the screen so you can get some action. Oh, that big old bub in there. Hold on. He's making it look bad. That ugly bubble. Get that ugly bubble out. Let me do this for y'all up close. You see the jello specks? Awesome, isn't it? Can y'all see that? Awesome. Jello specks. All right. I'll see y'all in a minute. Look at my dish-zaster. This is a dish-zaster. When I bake, when I cook, I use everything. I need a dishwasher. I need a portable dishwasher to go right here. And then at night, after I done rinsed everything and got it put in there through the day, I can roll it over here, put the hose in, hook it up, which I'm probably not going to be able to hook it up to this thing, but this is what it's supposed to go to. And let them wash. Wake up in the morning, unload, wonderful, clean, dry dishes. I need that in my life. All right, so you see I got the chicken out. I got to make my soup. And leave some out because hubby got to eat, you know. It's chicken time. We had pork chops. Now we back on chicken. Chicken, pork chop, chicken. All right, y'all. I'll see you in a minute. I got a job to do. All right, millionaires. I let her go the whole hour. She's probably still going to sink, but I like that really, really soft, gooey center in the cake. I wanted to leave it. And my sides, they look okay. They still might be cooked a little bit more than what I like, but it's over. It's over and it's out, okay? So I'm probably going to cut these little edges off. And then we'll let it cool just 3 minutes. Let it cool just a little bit, and I'll be ready to put the frosting on. Yes, the glaze. Yes. Looks great. Trying to see if it's going to sink fast or sink slowly. Look like it's going to be a slow sinker. All right, I'll be back in a minute. All right, millionaires. Let's get a little bit on, and then we'll let that sit after we spread that on, and then we'll come back with a little bit more. So that'll be our first layer right there. All right. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at the cake. I need to be looking through the lens of the camera. Right? I can't seem to do that. Okay, first layer on. Get in them sides. Every bit of this cake need a little bit of frosting that softens up anything that may be rough. It'll soften it right on up. Get them ends good and frosted. Let that melt down in there. Yes, that's nice. That's nice. You see, I cut those edges off. I can't have that. All right, we'll let that sit for a second. As you can see, it didn't sink that bad. But it's going to make that little rectangle in the middle. That means there's some juicy goodness in there. Some juicy goodness, y'all. All right, let's give it a second before we put our last layer on. All right, millionaires. There she is in all of her strawberry goodness. In her strawberry glory. All right, get a close up. Get a close up. Delicious, delicious, delicious. You gotta make it. That's it. So, millionaires, that's gonna be it for me and Arthur tonight. I'm gonna go in here and finish up doing what I'm doing in our next style, and then I'm gonna get ready to take my shower. Oh, I gotta go to the gym, y'all. I gotta go to the gym, then I gotta take my shower, then I gotta wash all these dang on dishes. So, yeah, I still got a lot to do, okay? So, I will see you guys tomorrow. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when me and Arthur is here baking strawberry, god doggone honey bun cake. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. So, did you like, share, subscribe? Did you hit the bell to be notified?